On Wednesday morning, parents stood outside the gates of schools across the national capital, waiting to pick up children as the police teams, dog squads, bomb disposal squads checked the premises for bombs. More than 100 schools in Delhi NCR received bomb threats.
We received a message and got a call from the school saying that there was an emergency issue. They asked us to take our children home as soon as possible. Yes, the police have arrived.
The school took a very prompt action. After it received email, all the children have been securely removed and everybody is safe.
Delhi police conducted thorough search operations but did not find anything suspicious. The Indian Home Ministry called it a hoax. Similar threats have been sent to Delhi schools in the past, but they have turned out to be hoaxes. On Wednesday, once the police confirmed that the threats were a hoax, the police counseled the children and the parents alike not to panic. Meanwhile, the schools handled the situation calmly. You see, it turned out to be a hoax, but the mere thought of explosives on a school campus had caused panic and anxiety. As the news spread rapidly, even those schools that did not receive any threat sent their students home early as a precautionary measure. But who was behind this? Who would do such a thing? What was their motive, their end goal? In the immediate aftermath, authorities said that it could be an attempt by certain groups to keep the security forces busy and create panic. Still, the security forces were not taking any chances. What has the investigation shown so far? Initial investigation indicates that the bomb threat mails could have been sent from outside the country. The Delhi police suspects that the IP addresses may have been masked through VPN. Certain reports suggested a single IP address was used to send hoax emails to schools. As per reports, the email address used for the mail had a Russian domain. So, what is the police saying? They say they have traced the origin of the threat emails, a case has been registered, and an investigation is underway. While the probe continues, police across the national capital region in Delhi, Noida, Gurugram assured parents that the schools were safe. They also appealed to the general public not to panic. The Delhi LG, meanwhile, has promised that the miscreants will not be spared.
I want to assure the people of Delhi that Delhi police is fully prepared and we will try to prevent any untoward incident from happening. Delhi police has found out from where these emails are coming. Investigation is underway. All I would like to say is that the culprits will not be spared and will be given strict punishment.
Meanwhile, the Delhi Education Minister Atishi described the situation as unfortunate. She said, and I'm quoting, schools will be closely monitored and schools will function normally tomorrow onwards. And as the incident unfolded, many questions arose regarding how best to deal with hoaxes and provocation threats. The situation has caused a lot of concern among parents who are urging schools to take action to improve on-campus security. Some parents have even gone so far as to contact schools directly, requesting that they install metal detectors as a way to prevent any potential incidents from occurring. Meanwhile, others are calling for the school authorities to ban the entry of outsiders as they feel that this will help to reduce the risk of any security breaches. And we earlier spoke to the PRO of Delhi Police, Suman Nalwa, to begin by asking you to share with us the details of how many schools received this email threat and where all are they located.
We have more than 120 PCR calls where the schools had approached the control room. In addition to that, because the schools have a very good relationship with the local police also, many of them had reached out to the local police. The data is still being collated. Many of the schools have just now checked that some of the mails were in the spam folder, so they were not even aware they have received a mail. So it's an ongoing thing that is going on. I don't have the exact figures though, but they will be more than 150, I guess.
There are also reports talking about an ISIS link. What can you tell us about all of that?
See, when we receive these kind of informations where, there is a threat immediate threat to the safety and security of people, then our immediate response is to ensure whether the threat has any credibility or not and how we can avoid any untoward incident. So that was done by local police by responding to these calls and ensuring that, checking the premises to ensure that there is no such device or there is no threat to life. The second aspect is investigation. For that, FIR has already been registered and investigation has started. The special cell of Delhi Police is fully equipped with technology as well as experience to handle such cases. So they are investigating the case. It is still the beginning, so I will not be commenting on the ongoing investigation. But we are very capable of reaching to the bottom of this, and we will be shortly giving you the details as and when we get to the bottom of it.
Right. Just looking at the scale, the number of schools and the manner in which things unfolded, would you say that this was a well-coordinated move?
Definitely, on the face of it, it appears to be a coordinated attempt to create chaos. Because never in past I have put in n number of years in the service now, I have not seen such a concerted effort of reaching out to so many schools at a single time on a particular day. So again, it is obvious that it was meant to create panic and chaos. So of course, that is that's how primarily it appears to be. However, investigations are going on, and shortly we will know the reason, who is behind it, why it was done. So that will come out during the investigation.
Right, and would you also say that this was perhaps aimed at shaking things up or creating disruption during the election?
Again, it's a matter of investigation. I think we should wait up to see what comes into light, why someone did what they did, whether it was one particular person or a group of persons who have done it. So it's better to wait for the investigation to unfold the real reasons. Right now, we can only prophesize, we can only say on the face of it. So for exact things, we need to wait for the investigation to unravel the truth.
Sure, we understand security has been beefed up across Delhi in different parts. What more can you tell us about that?
We are constantly in touch with the school administrations as well as, about the security of the city. We are always on high alert, especially with the elections round the corner more so. So we have sensitized the market associations. We are reaching out to RWAs. And again, as I said, with the school administrations also, whether they have received a threat or not, we are reaching out to them to ensure that they have security protocols in place. And, there is some kind of ingress and outgress system where they can keep check on who's coming and who's going out and what is being brought into the school, so that we are prepared for any eventuality. Today, it was a male. So we want to be prepared that nothing should go wrong, because it is again a question of safety and security for children.
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.